we're here this morning seeing a Liz outside Buckingham Palace. But it's not that one, it's the other one, it's Lizzie Armitstead. And Lizzie, it's a lovely day. Why are we here?
We're here to have a look at the sort of last 15 kilometres of the Olympic road race and also to promote Palm Beach taxis.
Fantastic. The Olympic road race. Wow, we are less than 4 months away. How excited are you?
At the moment I'm not excited. I'm just focused, I think is probably the biggest word to describe how I'm feeling at the moment. Just focused.
The thing about the road race is it's going to be like a postcard of London, isn't it? I mean, you've got to concentrate and hopefully win gold. But it's going to be a great journey, isn't it? Going through all the great sites, including this one behind you.
Yeah, I think it's pretty iconic to finish, you know, with the mile behind you. If you win and you get your hands up in the air, it will certainly make a very nice photo.
It'd be nice if two Lizzes have got their hands up in the air. one of you crossing the line, the other one up there on the balcony.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll be watching.
So tell us about the actual route, though, because obviously, you know, it's going to be lovely to look at, but you won't really be taking in the sights. What kind of a route is it?
It's a mixed route. I think it's hard enough. I think there was a lot of press about it perhaps being too easy, the course, but when you ride it, it's actually quite sapping and quite a heavy course. So I think it will be a tough race and a fight all the way to the line.
Now, what about the fact that there'll be possibly millions of people out in the streets, and they'll be looking for you, won't they? You and the rest of the Brits. And that, I mean, tell me about that. That must put some more power in your legs.
I think that's the beauty of the road race, that so many people can watch it. And when I saw the test event in August, the streets were just lined with people. So the real thing, I think, is just going to be something special and something I won't experience again, I think.
I mean, will it spur you on? I mean, I know your head down, your legs are pumping. Will you hear them? Will you see them?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, if I'm riding up a climb and I'm struggling, you can always pick out certain people shouting your name, and it really does help.
Of course, back in 2008, I think it was Nicole, wasn't it, who won gold in Beijing, and that set the train rolling, and Team GB had the most amazing Olympics, and I'm sure Britain will again this year. Now, you guys, the men on the Saturday, you on the Sunday, the road race has got a chance to do the same thing again. It's hopefully Cav will deliver on Saturday. He's got a chance, hasn't he? And then you guys on Sunday?
Yeah, Cav's got a massive chance. He should be one of the favourites going into the race. Hopefully he can set the ball rolling like Nicole did in Beijing.
Yeah, and what about you guys on Sunday? Because whoever the lead is going to be, whoever it's going to be, the team in general is going to be very strong, isn't it?
Yeah, we're one of the strongest nations in the world, definitely, and the fact that the numbers are reduced actually is a benefit to Great Britain, because every single person that fills those Olympic spots will be strong. So I think we've got just as good a chance as anybody else.
Not that you need any more motivation, but it would be really nice, wouldn't it, to present Team GB with one or maybe two golds from the first weekend. That would be a great start, wouldn't it, to the Games?
It would be a dream start, yeah. But, you know, focus on the process, focus on the race, and think about the medals afterwards.
What are you going to do after your race? Because your race is on the Sunday. The Olympics have barely got going. Can you enjoy the rest of the Games, or are you straight off to Belgium or somewhere racing?
Well, I do have a World Championships in September to think about, but yeah, I'm certainly going to try and soak up some of the atmosphere. I think you'd be a fool not to.
So you've got the Olympics in August, you've got the World Championships in September. That's a fairly heavy schedule.
It is, yeah, but I'm totally focused on the Olympics, and I think the Worlds will just be something that I can enjoy afterwards with hopefully the best form of my life.
Now tell us about what you've been up to. You've been notching up some impressive wins, haven't you, this year so far?
Yeah, I've won 2 races so far, which is the perfect start to my season, really. At this time last year I was still focusing on the track, so I think the focus on the road this year has been a benefit, and I've already started.
No, you've done really, really well. And you mentioned the tracks, of course. In your absence, Team GB went down to Australia and in their own backyard did the business. Yeah. Did you manage to catch much of it, and what were your highlights?
I was racing at the time, so I didn't get to see any of it, but yeah, I think my highlight was the women's team pursuit. They went so quick, and you know, I've trained with those girls a lot, so to see them pull it off and you know, beat the Aussies on home turf was impressive.
Yeah, fantastic. And Chris Hoyce, that's still doing the biz at How old is he now? 86? Sorry, 36. Still wins the Kerin. I mean, he can still do it. Jason Kenny beating Chris Hoy. Victoria getting off from the crash and beating Anna Mears. Quality stuff, eh?
Yeah, it was dramatic. Certainly good entertainment. Track cycling is good entertainment, and yeah, it should be. I'll be able to enjoy it at the Olympics from a fan's perspective, which would be nice.
Now, we mentioned in this chat we're having here outside Buckingham Palace as the Queen's Guard go by. Is that for you? We've talked about Victoria, we've talked about Chris, we've talked about Cav, we've talked about you, Nicole. Boy, British cycling is going well, and pretty much in probably the last 10 years it's really taken off, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. I think it's, you know, every success breeds more success. There's definitely a high achievement. You know, everybody's trying to achieve the best they can, and there's sort of a culture of achievement within the camp. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, listen, best of luck for the summer. Maybe we'll see you before then, but take in the view, because hopefully next time you'll be taking in this view, you'll be leading the Olympic road races you come down the mile. How nice would that be?
Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't want to be leading at this point. Maybe around the next one.
Okay, all right, choosy. Thanks a lot.